So I wanted to talk about Rush. I finally gave Rush a chance. I was going to, like I said before, there's game modes I'm just going to ignore because there's just too much going on with this game. And I as someone who plays other games, don't have the time to only play FC, do all this stuff. So I didn't do champ qualifiers, didn't do champs, not because I don't want to, not because I can't, just I don't have the time for it, and I also don't have time for Rush. But I did have some free time on Sunday, so I was like, you know what? Let's give Rush a shot. So I gave Rush a shot, and I have a lot to say about Rush. And this is an unscripted video, so this could be a short video, could be a long video. We'll see. But welcome to the video. Hope you're having a good day. Hopefully it's feeling good. Hope you're in good health mentally and physically. I've always heard from people like Nate the Foot Account and say that Rush is one of the best modes in the game. He really enjoys it. So I've heard like a lot of praise about Rush. But I've also heard about people going AFK. So when I tried out Rush, my first thought was, okay, so this game mode gives you a bonus if you pick certain players from certain leagues. And the first thing I noticed, people weren't really doing that. People were just picking whoever they want to pick and ignoring the bonuses. And that's weird to me. Like, you would think that a community of people who, want to get the best that they can out of something would try to do that. Like, you'll think they'll be like, oh, okay, well, the game wants me to freaking play with a Liga F player, and they also want us to play with an English player. Well, that guy already picked an English player. I guess I'll pick the Liga F player. And that's very, very rare. Like, the games that I played, it was very, very rare to see that happening. I've yet to have a game where all the bonuses were selected. I try my best. Like, if I notice that, that I have a player that fits the bonus, I always pick that bonus. But I'm noticing that, just frankly, a lot of people aren't. A lot of people just don't care. And that's just kind of how this community is. The community is very self-centered, doesn't give a shit about anybody else or anyone else's experience, which is why, the AFK stuff exists. And that's a huge problem in the game. People starting the game and going AFK because they don't care. They don't care about people around them experience. They don't care that, they're causing other people to lose, be frustrated because of their, laziness and, trash mentality of, I'm gonna join this game mode and then go AFK. For the most part, a lot of people are like, if you're gonna play Rush, do not play Rush by yourself. Get a group of friends. Me personally, my friend group does not play FIFA. Only in my friend group, only 3 people who I associate with play sport games. 2 of them play only 2K. Like, they play other games, like they're variety gamers, but their sport game of choice is 2K. One of them sport game of choice is 2K and Madden. So, he does play, other sport games, but none of them play FC or FIFA. So it's just me. So I don't have that luxury of, playing with friends. And generally when it comes to me in gaming, I think it's very, very easy to make new friends. Like, if I'm playing like Call of Duty or Rainbow Six Siege or Valorant or Apex or Halo, I have no problem freaking, making friends with the community. But this game is a little different. I don't like this community. I don't trust this community. I think this community is full of complete shitheads and shitbags. So I don't have like that mental incentive to try to make friends and join Discords or FC when I think this community is filled with just the most toxic and ridiculous people on the planet. Like, there's some good apples out there. Like, yeah, people like, Nate the Foot Account, and it is very, very chill and nice. And same thing comes like, Boris, and I've seen people who I associate with through the conversations of my own channel and other channels who I think are decent people. But at the end of the day, that's a few and far between. That's not who I'm going to find on Discord. That's not who I'm going to freaking find in game. So a majority of the time when I play this game, I'm always dealing with toxic players. Whether I'm playing Rush, whether I'm playing Rivals, I'm always in games with people who are toxic. I'm always in games with people who are the scum of the game, people who are abuse mechanics, people who are playing foul at the back. I don't want to, I don't care about my own enjoyment. I don't want to be your friend if you play foul at the back. I don't. So even though it's gonna be rare for me to freaking play Rush, I would much rather play Rush solo than play people who I don't respect. If you play foul at the back, I don't respect you. If you abuse glitches and mechanics that are obviously broken, overpowered, I don't respect you. Now, there are people who might use like a speed boost here and there because it's in the game and that they don't use it at the level that they play at, then they're hurting themselves. But just generally, that's their choice, and they're not doing it to abuse it. They're doing it because they kind of feel like they need to survive. But anyways, when it comes to my first Rush experience, that's what the video's about. Like I said, there's no script, so we're going to be rambling. When it comes to my first Rush experience, I've had some good games, I had some bad games. My bad games were usually the games where people went AFK. You know, those are usually my bad games. Or my bad games, just like, all right, well, we're in a situation where it's literally now a 4v5. So it's like, all right, cool. There's going to be one person who's guaranteed to be open. And then a lot of the times, whenever someone went AFK, someone else would just quit. So we become a 3v5. You know, yes, you have an AI, but the AI has a handicap. So like it's 3v5. And so it's a trickle effect. If one person's AFK, another person will go AFK or just leave entirely. So it just ruins the player experience. When things are going well, when you know both teams are trying to win and trying to play, it's a very, very fun experience. You know, I've had a lot of success playing Rush. I tend to want to play as like defending characters. Like I'll pick like a midfielder or a center back because I'm very good at mainly defending. So I kind of want to be that person who's trying to defend the net, because I also know that a lot of y'all are selfish. You know, I've had a lot of Rush games when I was playing on Sunday where people will not pass the ball. Like I was sitting there to shout like, pass the ball, dude. Like people will they pick their pace demons and they just ignore the team exists and won't pass the ball, and it just ruins the experience. Even when it's a 5v5 and no one's freaking AFK, no one's glitch, no one's freaking like leaving out. It's so annoying being in those games where people just won't pass the ball. It's like, bruh. You know, like I have zero experience in playing FC with other people in terms of like on my team. I've always only played, when it comes to FC, I didn't start playing FC online until last year. And when I played online, I only played, friendlies, champs, and rivals. So I don't have experience with like having other people on my team. So I'm sitting here just like, yo, pass the ball. Like I don't think they can't hear me because I have my mic on. And I don't think this game even has for like a live mic situation. I'm just saying like, yo, pass the ball. Like, why don't this guy just pass the ball? And it's like, it's so annoying, but those the games where people were playing like a team, people were passing the ball, people were using the in-game prompts to like ask for a through ball and things like that, or ask for a cross, and when things were working the way that you would hope when it comes to a community being a community, it was very, very fun. Rush was very, very enjoyable. I think the issue EA has, on the other hand, is you got to find a way to make this game mode attractive to people who only care about rewards. And when I say try to find people who care about rewards, I don't mean like just rush points. That's not good enough. When you play rivals, what's at the end? There's a goal to get the packs. There's packs at the end of the tunnel. When you play squids, what's the goal there? There's packs at the end of the tunnel. When you play champs, there's packs at the end of the tunnel. You reach a certain like level, and you get packs once a week, literally once a week. Not, oh, this rush season ends and this rush weekly ends in 6 days. You have 6 days to get 100,000 rush points, and throughout the time you're gonna get some packs. Like no. You need weekly rewards the same way you have weekly rewards for champs, squids, and rivals. When it comes to dealing with AFK, honestly, it's one of the things where you kind of just want the community to stop being bitches, and just play the game. Yeah, EA could do a better job at kicking people out of games or having a vote kick option. Personally, I don't like the idea of a vote kick option because I think a vote kick option would be something that could be used in a toxic manner. You might get people who are like, oh, I don't like the fact that this guy picked this player. Let's vote to kick him. Like, let's say you're playing and you're a solo, and you're playing with a four stack. And it's like they're like, oh, let's vote to kick this guy because he's not playing a player who I want on the team, or you're having someone's having a bad game, and so they're like, oh, let's kick that guy's having a bad game. It's like there can be ways that can be abused. So I'm not a fan of vote to kick. EA just needs to have a better system in place for people who are going AFK. But most of the other thing is the community itself has to stop doing stuff like that. Like here's you gotta have accountability. You can't keep requesting developers to do things when the issue is the community are the ones who are doing it. You have to stop doing it. Like I don't know how many y'all are gonna see this video. It's not a big channel, it's not a main channel. But like this is on y'all when it comes to like a lot of things in the community. When it comes to like five at the back, when it comes to abusing mechanics and glitches, when it comes to freaking going AFK, that is on y'all. Like, can EA help and do something? Sure, but it's like they don't need to if the community stops doing the stuff that people are complaining about. Like accountability goes a long way, and when you have a better community, you have a better game. Angel here. I played some more games. There's a new mode going on for Total Rush, and this video was recorded before Total Rush came out, so I figured I'm getting here during Total Rush to talk a little bit more about the game before actually ending the video. So hopefully I'll stick around to hear this portion of the video. But we need to talk about Total Rush because it exposes. I said it before in a video I had in the last game about how the Silver Cup exposed how bad people are at this game and how much without the ability to rely on tactics and rely on freaking high rated cards, this community can't freaking play the game. Just like how there's a study that came out that there's like the average IQ of a player community, and FC ranked dead last. The FC community ranked dead last in player IQ, and you play Total Rush, you'll see why. You play Rush, you will see exactly why this community ranks so low in IQ. Because this community doesn't understand just basic stuff. This community thinks like, EA, listen, this isn't a shot at you. This is just let's talk business here. Let's talk mano a mano. You can't have objectives in your game when your community is as dumb as it is. You can't. Like, I know that y'all chose assist instead of goals because you were afraid that people won't freaking pass the ball, so you chose assist for the objective. But now every game people just won't shoot the ball. You're getting to games where people are just playing for assists, and so they're just not shooting the ball. People will get the ball to open net and they just pass it off instead of taking a shot. People aren't playing to try to win; they're just trying to play for the assists. And I get it. Getting the objectives done is important. I got them done. But I'm also not forcing any kind of like plays. So I'm literally just doing some build up and then pass the ball if I see someone who's open. If someone's not open, I take the shot. I still play the game normally, even though there's an objective for assists. And the thing is you get one assist per game. You don't get to just sit there and farm assists. Other than like there's one where you got to get 30 total assists, so just that one. But when it comes to the other objectives, it's separate games. But this community is so dumb; they don't understand like just basic stuff, like just pass the ball, shoot the ball, and then if someone's not open, you don't pass the ball. And with that, like one of the things that these people are exposing themselves on is that they don't even know what offsides is. There's been so many games I've played where like my teammates literally do not know what offsides is. Like they'll pass the ball. Like when someone's like clearly offside, like it's very obvious that they're offsides, but they're trying so hard to play for assists. They don't care. They just spam a freaking A once they have the ball at their feet. It's like you have to like look for an open man who's not offsides. Another thing that Total Rush has kind of exposed is that people don't know how to build up at all. Like I said before, I've never played with other people in this game. I never played other people in this game, so I haven't like just to like actually just watch and see how the community plays the game. Y'all don't know how to do any build-up play. Like if you watch anyone playing Rush, like whether you're watching a streamer or even this video, and you see like how the enemy plays and like why I'm beating them, you'll notice that they can't formulate any kind of build-up play, like at all. They can't build up at all in the game, and it's sad. It's sad like how actually bad at the game people actually are. Like if you take away their ability to like have meta tactics and have meta players, they don't know how to play the game. Like at all. They don't know how to play. And it's very, very noticeable. It's unfortunate. Like I look at it, it's like, bruh. I've had games where, people will have like there was a draw. Not a draw, but it was like a 6-6 game. We went to overtime, and for those who play Rush, overtime is you get golden goal. My teammate has an easy fucking chance to freaking win the game, but instead of just taking a normal shot, he tries to spam a finesse with Griezmann and skies it. So the other team gets the ball, throw it across the freaking field, and score a goal. The keeper threw it across the field and scored a goal. We could have won the game if Griezmann didn't freaking try to spam a freaking finesse. And then on the flip side, I had another game, same situation, where my team, again, is golden goal time. We're in extra time, and my teammate, he has an easy open net, like literally they pulled their keeper and the keeper freaking they pulled their keeper, so like because I had the ball. I'm the one who's dribbling the ball, waiting for the freaking pass. They kept pulling their keeper the entire game, so I'm literally trying to play for them to pull the keeper. So they pull their keeper. I pass the ball to my teammate, open net. He takes a freaking power shot and misses. So what happens? We lose that game. 2 situations where we had a guaranteed win, but we don't get it because people don't know how to play the game. They either A, will pass the ball and shouldn't pass the ball, B, they'll take a shot they shouldn't take. It's so stupid. It is so mind-numbing and dumb. And I feel like that's the unfortunate about Rush, because it's actually a good idea. Whoever at EA came up with the idea of Rush was actually a pretty cool idea. The concept of Rush is pretty cool. The actual gameplay itself is freaking cool. You know, all that. Like, it's everything about Rush when it comes to the core mechanics of the game is actually pretty cool and lit. Honestly, I think Gold, you know, they should actually have that in furnace in general. Like, if you don't want to do it entirely, make it like 2 goals. Like, all right, so if they score 2 and it's 2-0, then that the second goes to Golden Goal. And like I've literally thought about doing like a live Rush video, like, you know how we do our RTGs and whatnot. I thought about doing a video for Rush, like Rush in particular. And it's just like you watch me play the game and hear me like in game, and it's so, even when it comes to like player selection, you'll play the game and you get people who they'll see what's being selected and it's like, okay, well, the game asks for a CDM, we got a CDM. The game asks for, like, everything's filled up, and then they'll just pick the same, not even saying like everything filled up, like it'll be like one thing that's still free, and then they'll freaking pick something that has nothing to do with what we're doing, and pick like a second like center back. It's like, oh great, now we have 2 center backs, but we don't have, you know, everything else. Cool, you really helped us out in the situation and getting points, you know. But like I said before, the community doesn't really care about other people, they care about their own experiences, which is why, you know, AFK exists. Which is why AFK exists. He will go AFK, he will leave the game because they don't care about anything other than themselves. And when they don't, especially because you can just get points. If all you care about is points, you don't care about like getting goals or getting assists. If all you care about is freaking points, then you definitely will go AFK, because, you know, you'll get the points. You don't care if you win or lose, you'll get the points. But anyways, let's get into the outro. You know, this is like just a bit of an extra gap because of, you know, Total Rush and playing the game a little bit more has exposed me to a little bit more of what's going on with the game. But that was it for me. Like I said, it could be a long video or a short video. It's a short video. This one's about Rush. I think generally the mode is fine. I don't know if I'll play it ever again because of the experience that I had, you know, with it being with the AFK stuff. It just ruins the fun to me. Like, I don't want to do anything that's not fun. And when I'm in games, people aren't leaving, everyone's having like a little back and forth, it's fun as hell. But more often than not, the games that I was getting where people were going AFK either on my team or on the other team, and it's just not fun. Even like when I play people who have people on their team with AFK, I was not happy. Like, it's not just about me, it's about other people. I'm a very considerate person. I was not happy in games where the other team had people who are AFK. It's like, oh, this just ruins it. Like, I would be in a position where I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna just do nothing but play defense. It's like, I'll just, when someone went AFK on the other team, I will literally just take my player and only move on defense. It's just like, let's make it a fair fight. You know, I'm a very honor code guy. I play Dark Souls, you know, so that's that. But yeah, I'll catch you guys on the next one. I'll see you guys on the next video, next RPG or next review. Have a good rest of y'all day. Y'all stay safe. Be constant. Being boy, AnubisArchangel. I'm out of here. Deuces.